Good morning. It's a good day. It's a great
It's
day,
true.
especially for this guy. He's got some great news that he's
Good
probably not going to
morning.
share with you guys because he doesn't care about you in that way. Actually, this is just, it has nothing to do with you guys.
No,
We're
I
going to
love
leave.
everybody.
Okay. So it's good news, great news. Me, not so much. I don't have anything nice to say. Nothing special has happened to me. Oh, InArt messaged me and asked if I was interested in reviewing Catwoman since I did their Batman. Um,
Oh, wait, there's an
so,
in-art Catwoman?
oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a InArt 112, which we've known was getting made. I assume it's pretty close because they offered to send me one. And then today we're going to talk about a 1/6 scale version of her, which will give us a nice idea of what the 112 looks like. We'll also look at the 112, but the 1/6. Um, hmm. If it was 1-to-1, I wonder how many people would become suddenly single.
Suddenly
That should be a new
single.
segment.
What is?
Suddenly single, and then we just show a figure that's like overwhelmingly
Hold
like
on,
one to one only.
I'm confused, and you went way too fast right out the. You're a little hot out the gate, John. I don't like it.
Yeah, I
So
did a
hold on.
little.
There's a Catwoman.
Yes.
There's a the 112 scale in our coming out, but there's also a 1/6 scale of the same Catwoman.
Yeah. Because InArt traditionally is a 1/6 scale company, and then they have their Queen Studio, which does statues, and then between those two companies working together, they've done the 112 stuff. So we have our Christian Bale, we've got um, a Wukong, what's his name, the little piggy boy.
Yes. Okay, so but and you also didn't mention this. Got chat, like you see how I have to kind of compartmentalize and slow John down because he's so excited about getting a free figure. Is it Anne Hathaway, Catwoman, or
Course. We'll go over it. So don't spoil everything. God, there's a lot to talk about, including the thumbnail, which is a hot toy Spider-Man. So
oh,
let's
that's
just
true.
this is just like giving a this is what today's show is going to be about, and then we get into it, and all your questions, little Mad Hatter, will be answered. Imagine the
No,
chat
I didn't
can't
realize
ask.
we didn't do any show prep, so I didn't realize that that was like a teaser for a thing that was gonna
Yeah.
happen.
Well, I didn't either. Okay, all of this is like very new for both of us. This all just is like right before I get on, I'm like, whoa, there's so much stuff. Also, there's a really cool thing that we're going to show first because it deserves the love and attention. Okay. You know what this is. We got tagged
Oh,
in it in the middle of the night. Well, about 3 hours ago, um, by an incredible designer, sculptor, 3D sculptor. I don't know what he's done as far as like real life physical things, but as far as what he has, this guy's new to me, okay? But it is absolutely incredible what this person is doing. I'm going to pull it up right now. Look at this.
dude, that's so wild. That is so good. Eat that, designer con.
Yeah, how is this possible? How is somebody this skilled, talented? Let me make it a little bigger. There we go.
Oh my god. Brad Lamy is now on the radar, buddy. I gotta share the shit out of this, man. Holy crap. Here's what designer con, let me tell you something. If you were smart, if you were plugged into the zeitgeist, right? Which Gary Dolan keeps saying that's my favorite word. So let me change the word up. If you were plugged into the ethos, if
Oh,
you were plugged into the culture, this would be a giant thing in designer con, not your stupid Mickey Mouse ears or your crappy M&M or all that. Not to get critical. John, I was on just a side note real quick. I was on like yeah, oh my god, look how good this is, man. I was on that yes have some podcast with Dolly
mm-hmm.
and Jaski a few nights ago, and there was this one douchebag. Of course, it's always some like, and he was just such a little bitch contrarian. Like everything that I was saying about Designer Con, I was like, yeah, here's what I liked, here's what I didn't like. He's like, well, maybe there's people that like that. It's like, yeah, I'm a person that's a human that's saying my words, and those people can say their words. And he was just a contrarian on every little thing. And then in the comments, he wrote a little thing, and I had to kind of like school him. Okay, so if you're watching this, you're a little pussy. Okay, buddy, you're like a little annoying. That you were being a pussy for an hour and a half with your snarky little under the radar comments, and you thought I didn't see it. But then when you wrote your comment, I saw it. Just let people have their opinions, shithead. Okay, but your opinion is wrong. That's the other thing I wanted to tell him.
Well, right. You're allowed to have opinion. Let everybody have your opinions, and that person can have their opinions. But like, by them sharing their opinion against your opinion is not allowing you to have your opinion.
Exactly.
They need to have their opinion independently of the things you say.
Oh, dude, he was so annoying. Like, because I didn't even address him the whole stream, but I'm like just trying to talk to my friends. And then I just look at the comment. He's just all these little annoying fucking things. But anyway, we're not here to talk about that douchebag. We're here to talk that this is amazing. Okay. And Designer Con, for a low license fee, I'll let you put on this this flipboard, right? You just make a giant one, and then people understand. They'll be like, okay, these guys are plugged in. This is wild. This is an amazing a piece right here.
It is.
It's done really well.
Okay. Yes, we know. Shut up. There's other stuff to look at. So I highly recommend checking out.
Look at all this stuff.
You can recognize all of these things immediately. You got the guy from Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul and Loki. Like all of this stuff is phenomenally done. Let's go to his actual profile so you can see. There's so much. This is like if you went somewhere and they were like, "Oh, we have a caricature artist, and this is what you got out of it," I'd be like, "Oh yeah, sign me up."
Yeah, it's so good. Oh my god, look at that Krang.
I know. The stuff is done in such a way that like it hits all the right marks.
It's so good.
You know exactly who it is. It feels very unique at the same time. And
dude, we gotta reach out to this baby boy because this is amazing, man. This is I love finding out about like new artists anyway, but in this way is oh my god, wow.
Yeah. So if you make enough of an impression, your face will get on something.
Dude, why didn't we make this the thumbnail? Well, I guess we didn't know about this.
We didn't know about this.
This is oh my god. Look at the solid snake. Look at the gargoyle. Oh, he's in the chat. What's going on? Hey, here we go. We got a spotlight. Badly, who I'm assuming is the artiste. Dude, I give you one of it. You know what this is called, Bradley? It's called the Hatter clap. You just got the clap, my friend. Boom. It's very rare. John has the clap. He's gotten the clap. He's lived with it for a while. It's not too bad. But dude, I I desperately want one of the. Can we print these out? This is amazing work, man. Amazing work.
It really is.
Fucking.
I'm just getting lost staring at it and like not talking or listening. Just.
I know, John. Well, I mean, you don't listen to me anyway. But this. Oh my god. Yeah.
It's funny. His profile picture, if I can enlarge this, looks like my girlfriend's dad. He's a little Cuban man.
I do love the profile picture too. Oh man, Bradley, you don't know what you just did, bro. You don't even fucking know, bro. You're gonna be. I mean, John, this is like a shot to superstardom, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is like an American Idol. You just become. He's the new Kelly Clarkson of the toy world now.
If this was The Voice We both turned around.
Oh
So
my God, dude, you're fucking John. What do we do with an ST? What does STL even stand for? I don't know. Super talented uh, thing. I can't come up with L.
S
Yes, dude. I desperately want to find a way to print this out.
yeah, and like good stuff. The good
Yeah,
good.
John, take care of that.
Okay. It has become into existence.
Dude, I'll hit you up after this, man. It's so good. Bradley's going to Alex Brewer those figures into existence. I'm all here for it. Awesome work. Toy Farce is here, by the way. I love you, dude.
I think
So
we
what
could
a thing to wake up to.
there's some work we could do, but I think we could find like you're gonna Alex brew those into existence. Brewster's Millions, Brewer's Millions. So is there something there? I gave you all the pieces, and now I need you to like
That's
assemble it and
true.
approve it.
I mean, and Alex Brewer has millions too.
Yeah, like
As he's
if
always
a sculptor comes into existence and finds success, that's Brewer's Millions
right, right. Yes,
because he
that's
did that with
you're
Ghostbusters.
taking millions from Brewer.
Um,
Um,
all right,
wow, what
look,
a that was amazing. That's my favorite thing that I've seen in a long time.
a long time, yeah, and you've been around 60, 65 years.
Dude,
Uh,
I'm a Highlander.
hello to the chat. I
Hi,
want to say
chat.
that. Okay. You're better at going through and clicking and saying names. I do want to say thank you to Pickle D again for the diorama that you cannot see that's back here. And I will show off, I promise.
Pickle D is awesome. He had sent me something too. I must open it. I'm a little behind. I'm behind on a few
You are a
things.
little behind. You're a tushy.
I'm a big behind. But I have to open this thing. Pickle D also sent me this, John.
Huh?
You ready for it?
No.
Bam!
Wait, you got a Target shopping cart from all the way from Germany?
I guess I I couldn't find this in stores, so it was very appreciated. He
What?
does fit with a certain somebody that
Huh.
likes to flip things as well. I don't have him right
Did
here,
you get
but
any candies? Little
huh?
tasty treats? You get any tasty treats from him?
No, I just got this.
Oh,
Although
sorry.
I did eat, there was something in there that I put in my mouth, and I don't feel that well. But that's kind of what I do. I tried eating this, but yeah,
I
these
got
are pretty
gummies
awesome.
from different flavored gummies and things. Lots of different types of chocolates and wafers and stuff. I thought the little I think it was the Kinder wafers that are like chocolate, but the Kinder, they're just little balls of chocolate in a wrapper. Those are my favoriteest treat.
Oh, dude,
It's such good chocolate.
Germany chocolate and candy is
Yeah.
fucking amazing, dude.
No.
Like, even shit that I have a cousin in that lives in London, and he will sometimes just send us just stuff like even the shit from there
Hmm.
is way better. Like everything
Right.
has like that Cadbury. Like, you ever like Cadbury chocolate? Like has that
No.
like
It's
rich
just
fucking
crazy because
taste.
like we go so hard into just like throw sugar and then remove as many natural ingredients as possible.
Yeah,
I mean, so
yeah,
bad that Hershey's at one point couldn't say milk chocolate because they didn't have enough milk and they had too much substitute that they had to just call it like chocolate or something. They couldn't put milk on it.
they
And
don't
then,
call it milk chocolate?
oh, they do now. I think they reverted, but there was a point where it got so far away from milk that they were forced to rebrand it, which is crazy. Which is crazy. Fucking stupid, if you
Oh,
ask
yeah,
me.
that's not
We
John,
are
you
from the
have a
land
little
of
bit of a
chocolate.
delay, by the way.
Me?
Yes, or at
Maybe
least to me,
I don't know.
you have
Ask the
a
chat.
delay.
Oh, I do. I can see my mouth is a little off.
Yes. We are from the land of chocolate,
We are from the land of the chocolates.
if you guys
Why?
know. Whoa! I
Yeah,
jumped up.
now I have. Now you don't know if I'm delayed or not.
Yeah, you just look like a big This is how I imagine how I'll talk to John after he dies, is that he will upload his
Yes.
brain into some computer, and it'll just be like me doing live chats with deceased John AI, and it'll just feel like something like this.
Yeah, that's really funny. One day I will have, my voice uploaded, and it will just be a computer.
Deceased John, how do you like the semi-human existence? Deceased John, what is death like?
Haha, that's very funny, the thing that you said, but I am most real. Much like you, I remember everything.
I hate deceased John. I hate how he has to process everything. Ah,
Let's get into it,
after I
man.
kill him. Oh my God, Nestor, don't say such things.
Let's get into it.
Let's just say hello to all
That's
the
also
chat.
that's the same thing, though. I
That
will
is
die after he kills me.
It is true, but that's not going to happen. I would never kill you. I would be so sad. Um, Scott Baker's here. Perry Slocum. What's up, buddy? D Jackets is here. Did D Jackets
We lost you,
sell
buddy.
out of his
Whoa.
Mondo amazing? Oh, you lost me?
There was like a delay. I don't know if that was you or me, but it was there. You froze up. You said, "Did Deej
Okay. I don't
oh his thing?"
Chat, who's delaying here? I feel like I have full bars. I don't know.
Now can you
Um
drop him?
Should I drop him in the shower? Dust Tapes is here. Yeah, get that guy out of here. Let me just fucking do this. Toy Wander, you got
This is what you were asking about.
yes, that thing is amazing.
Yeah, the 2 options for anybody that hasn't seen this
Yes,
somehow.
and he can't have more than like 10 of them left. EKZ rated, you got J Casanoir, you got Focus, you got who's this guy? Abysai? That's a weird name. That's such a weird. I don't even know what's going on with that guy.
I think it's Abisa.
You got Artcast, you got Nickeling Camera, you got Toy Mandoys, you got MST3K in the not too distant future. You got Stitchy, nice Stitch. You got Bushman, the Bushman. Bushman's my guy from the far. Well, I was gonna say from London, but he's in the Far East now. Okay, he's a spy that works in China. You got the man Beast Boy. You got Jordan. And just in case you don't know, he is from Canada. You got Mikkel Stapler. What's up, buddy? You got Mr. Crispix. You got Toy Stolkler. What? Who's that guy? And then you got so much more. All right, we gotta get going. We also have, I got Spotlight. That you got Mikkel Stapler right here. Member for 18 months. Level rep hard for MHR. Much love for Hatter and John. Hope you are both well. Thank you, buddy. I mean, I'm well. I can't speak for John. I'll
Don't
never speak
speak for
for him
me.
ever.
Do
One
not
time
speak
in
for me.
93, I spoke for him, and that was a bad time. And I told him I'll never do this again when we meet 20 years later. Or no, 93 is like, dude, 1993 is like 50 years ago. Fucking A. And we got this one. Oh, Pickle D's right here. The D.
Yeah.
Hatter, you haven't opened the box yet? No, I have not. I have literally like 20 things here, and my day job is killing me. But I shall open it this weekend and see the goodness, Pickle D.
It's okay. Look, I as somebody that also received Pickle D's huge package, I can understand the reason to not open things like that as soon as you get it, because you're like, like there's nothing bad. It's not a bad situation, but there's something that happens when you get a thing like that, and you're like, okay, I can't open it yet. Like you have to
Like
be
you
ready. You have
wanna
to be
give it its
mentally.
like you
Yes.
want to give it its time mentally. You want to be
Yes.
like, because it's not like this shopping cart is an easy one. Like you open
Right.
it, you're like, oh cool. But it's like what he sent is like I want to give it the due, and I also like to record stuff immediately when I see it, so I'm like excited in the moment about it. So like, it's like one of those,
Yeah,
I want to give it its
exactly.
due.
It's not
And
like
then
getting an action figure that you pretty much already know what it is, and you're like, okay, yeah, whatever, and then stick it somewhere. This
yes,
is different.
yes.
Um,
Let's just go over just the highlight chats real quick, John. I'm sorry. You got Ramen Toys. You got Ace is the place right here. I am here too, using my members chat. Okay. Ace is very specific. He's got to tell us what chat he's using, which I always appreciate. My partner Ace. Okay, partner. Well, he's partnered with. I'm like one of Ace's flings. You know what I mean? Like Ace is like he's all over the place. He's doing his thing, and I'm like his side. It's like a little side thing. It's like, hey, can you be cool? It's like that thing.
right,
And then
right.
you got this guy. I guess he's from LA. LA Serpants. So that's kind of like, I guess he's an LA guy. I'm not here using my member chat. Okay. What's up, LA Serpants? And
Serpents.
yeah, I think I'm caught up. Somebody had mentioned something about the Hound. Oh, the Hound of Tarjay.
Mm,
I lost the chat, but Hound of Tarjay is coming, baby. Here's what I'm doing, just so everybody knows. I am diligently working with 3 artists right now to set up. Let me get LA Serpents thing out of there. To set up what will be the Wave 2 Kickstarter next year. One of the figures is fully rendered and is awesome and comes with awesome accessories. Dude, this thing, these accessories that come with Flipboard Wave 2 are going to be awesome. So I'm working on that. I don't know. I don't want to give any kind of dates on when the Kickstarter is going to start. But
right.
remember, 2026. In 2026, all toy flippers will die. That's all you have to remember. That's the slogan, that's the campaign, and that actually might happen. So you got to watch out.
Yeah, be careful. If you're a
2026.
flipper in the chat, next year is not your year.
Yes, in
Take a hiatus.
2026, all toy flippers will die.
Yeah.
It's a little
It's
scary.
weird that you say that because there's also your next Flipboard campaign is going to be called that.
That's true. Trash Around My Plastic is here, Johnny, with a $10 super chat. Play some Christmas confirmation that they will be in the Spider-Verse movie. What song? Thank you for the shout out, Johnny. Also, I'm still looking for that pop review by the both of you. John, what did I miss here? Play some Christmas confirmation. They'll be in. Are you talking about the India Spider, the Indian Spider-Man from the Spider-Verse movie?
Let's ask him to retype that first sentence.
Yes. Trash Around My Plastic. I know you got super excited that we were doing the live chat, as you should. But you gotta clarify. You don't have to send a super chat if you want to clarify. By the way, buddy. You
Unless
got
he sends it to me.
say again.
Unless he sends it to me.
Unless he sends it to you, exactly. I assume that one was to you. You got gifted 5 memberships from them boys hunting them toys. Thank you, bud. And then we'll get into the Spider-Man. I promise.
Yeah, you didn't. You stop pushing buttons and read this.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
Jesus.
the BG is here.
Yes,
The Gash Man is here.
the Gash
There you
Man.
go.
Look, well, speaking of the Gash Man, oh, this is really hard to do. But those
Yeah.
Mondo Adventure Time figures were
If
done
you
by
look
the
at
one and
all
only
the way in the
Brendan.
back, here from the man himself, the sculptor himself, with his own hands, the Hound is coming. I promise you that. Working very hard behind the
Hey, if
scenes to make it legendary.
the Hound
Can
is coming, then
confirm.
call me the Hound.
That's
Right?
dude. Everybody is gonna want this Hound of Tarjay. Everybody, even these naysayers, even these people that are like, what is this? What's this line? It's trying to be funny. Everybody's gonna want the dude, a fucking bull terrier wolf, the werewolf, you're gonna want it.
Mm.
Them boys hunting toys. Thank you for the members. God knows I need them. I'm not John. GM Gao is a member. Durant, Arthur Spooner, right there. I got that reference. Pliskin Inc. And then you got Kenzo's Creations, and then you got another super chat right here from Pickle D 5.99. Thank
Just
you
for
the
those
kind words.
interested in the conversion, that equals $6.91 in US doll hairs.
John,
So I don't know if you meant to give me that much. Because of the conversion, it can be confusing. I appreciate you very much. I basically got $7. Thank you for the kind words. Get yourself a shopping cart. Well, if I can find one,
yeah, you're gonna have a
I might have
hard
to find a
time.
German store to get one of those. Apparently,
That's gonna be the trick, John. You're gonna have a hard time finding one. This is a good chat. John better be made into a nefarious figure. I desperately want to make John into something, but we both agreed it has to be like the right. Like what I didn't want to do is like make John into like some throwaway thing that just gets killed in one page. Even though let's face it, that would be funny.
yeah, I don't want to be like the early thing that people would be is like base it off my name, like the channel name or whatever, or like Nostalgia or whatever. But I don't want that. Like Flipor isn't Mad Hatter, like
Right.
that's not what your figure is. Your figure is a thing that came from a thing and it was its own. That's what I would want. Now, if you were to lay out all the characters that you've had so far, I would want a narrator character that is, AKA, I think we've decided, is also the guy that travels through the land. Like he's kind of like this. He's both, right?
Yeah.
But that also doesn't really make sense because I wouldn't look like him. He wouldn't look like me.
But he is there is a I mean, you read the book.
Yeah.
There is a narrator character that physically is actually there.
Yeah.
That
But we don't have
at
a description.
Huh?
We don't have a visual description of this guy.
Well, we can't. I mean, we will.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Okay.
look like that guy?
Well, I don't know. No, I don't think so. I just that's the character I guess that I hold closest to my heart because it's like how I like.
I know, but we can extend that character for other stories. I'm just saying, you don't have to answer now, but that's a character that can be used. There is something funny about the narrator of the story later in stories becoming a character in the story.
Maybe flashbacks when
I'm
in
just
his
saying,
his youthful days in his 30s, like I am right now.
Well, we never said he was old.
I think
it was never described.
If his voice is my voice that I use, then he's older.
Okay. All right. Guys,
like in his 40s. Like in his 40s. But remember, I'm in my 30s.
Right. John is in his early 30s. Trash Ryan Pie super chat, $5 USD. Looks like this is confirmation that 70s Spider-Man will be in the Spider-Verse movie. And I was saying thanks for the shout. Oh, okay. So he's talking about, this Spider-Man that we're talking about, plus maybe the Hammond Spider-Man at some point from the old 70s. Thank you for the $5. But
John,
what if we keep
the
asking?
Hammond collection?
Huh?
The Hammond collection? You're talking about the T-Rex one?
No, the actor's name was something Hammond that did that Spider-Man 70s TV show.
John Hammond.
No.
Perry, I have no idea. I'll just be here at home being a loser. It's probably a 4-hour drive.
What if we keep asking Trash Man Pounce to continuously clarify just for super chats? Like we're like, we still don't understand.
You said Spider-Man in your chat. So there's multiple ones from the 70s?
It's like, I think you need to send it on a super chat.
Thank you so much, by the way, for that.
Yes. Nicholas Hammond. That's it. There you go.
Oh, that's kind of funny.
The Hammond collection. John, you silly guy.
This is kind of funny. We're fighting to
sorry.
Spotlight chats.
Joey Halom, aka Super Joe 7. John becomes the Kenny. That would be funny. John, you just always get killed. You show up and you're like, "I'll help," and then just immediately just just killed. All right, John, we got to get serious. 30 minutes in, we got to get serious.
Yeah, well, I've showed people Spider-Man, so they got the thumbnail. Let's move on.
John wasn't that excited. John, let's just be real. Like, you weren't that excited to show the Spider-Man. I was very excited.
No, I love Japan.
And I thought you would be excited because you love Japan. You love Spider-Man. You seem to love Spider-Man. And you know, and so this is Spider-Man from Japan, who famously used a machine gun. You know, there's a whole thing. But he does not come with said machine gun. But I just love that they're doing this. Like this looks like an extra in a costume.
Yeah,
You know,
it does.
this looks like a person who's in, you know, mediocre shape. They just said, "Hey, wear the costume," and you know, I love this, man. I don't know, I love this guy, and I don't know, chat. Do you know what this is exclusive to? I have no clue. I don't even know how you get this.
I bet if we go to the article from Toy Arc, we'll figure it out.
I don't think it says it there. I don't think it said
Oh, come on.
what
It's
it was
Toy Arc.
exclusive about.
He doesn't mess around. Let's see what he says. Let's find exclusive.
Oh, look at John. John, I like your use of the Control F. I'm a Control F guy too. I just want to find the thing. John,
600 units. That's it? That's rough.
But it doesn't say
only if
in selected markets. What is the selected market?
Yeah. What market?
Yeah.
Huh. Anywho, where were we? Lots of stuff. Look at the details on this little thing.
Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop. Bing. John, I want a little thing when you call me. I can put on my wrist and I flip it open and your face is there.
Okay. I'll make that.
Can you make that for me? But like, I want it like this. And I'm like, what's going on, John? And you're like, I'm at Target. And you're like, you know, telling me, I don't know.
Yeah. What I'm going to make is just like a big wrist gauntlet thing that you can attach your iPhone to. So when I FaceTime you, you can just flip it.
Just has my iPhone like this.
I mean, why not, right? Just get a big gauntlet like a what is that? The Pip Boy or whatever?
Yeah.
We can do it.
Dude, I love this, man. I love shit like this.
I mean, it's very well done. It's Hot Toys. They're fantastic at this stuff.
Yeah. This to me is like more exciting than MCU, I guess. You know?
Yeah, because it's older and it's more nostalgic.
Yes.
Compared to. But for me, I only was really aware of this thing much later in life, of this existence of Spider-Man.
Well, like there were old Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, that were the Japanese specific style.
Yeah. Am I remembering this wrong, chat? Was Spider-Man not on Sesame Street at one point? Like the Hammond Spider-Man? Was there not like an episode where he showed up with that goofy costume? I feel like there was. Yeah, Calling Dick Tracy. Yeah, that's what I want, Mother Slug. I want one of those. I just talked to John and I go, John, I'm noticing there's a disturbance in the you guys get it. We got a super chat right here. Very generous super chat from a one Abysai Forge, who, by the way, I just yesterday bought his Venom. This is what I like about me, my relationship with Abysai. I bought his Venom from him yesterday, and then he sends me money as a super chat. But if you don't know, John did a great review, which I was very jealous of, because not that I had to do the review, but I didn't even know about it. John will usually tell me something, or Abysai will usually say, hey, we have something in the works. Nothing. I had to find out like a citizen. I had to find out just like everybody else, that this thing existed, but it's okay.
Yeah.
20 USD. Anyone excited about the resurrection of premium DNA? I thank you, by the way, for the chat, buddy. I am excited because I do believe in second chances. Okay. I uh,
This is like their third chance.
okay, third chance. But it does look like they got into some by what they had sent as an update that they got into some trouble, like legality trouble, and it's look, I want those Earthworm Jim figures. Just deliver them.
They
That's
didn't get
all.
in trouble.
Yeah, there was a bunch of like legal
They're
stuff that
right, but that was the same shit they told us many months ago in emails to me, was that it was with um, manufacturers, not that they were in legal trouble, but the manufacturing places were in trouble, and they were going after them legally.
yes, yes, John. That's under the header of legal stuff that I'm saying. I don't remember all the specifics. I'm just saying that
I'm
I
saying that the
do.
way you worded it made it sound like Premium DNA was in legal trouble.
John, you know what's your character's gonna be? Like a pedanto type character. That's gonna be like it's like Flipboard says the wrong word, and then you show up. That's what's gonna you show up and you're like, oh, actually, and you stop.
Actually, yeah. Um, um, well, is there a way to actual?
Yes, yeah, you do. That's hard to show in comic form, by the way. Like as a comic book, a guy doing that. But I think
If it was anime, it would be this kind of slightly head down, and then like movement lines behind them, like a color, and then movement lines, so you know that this is like
right. We'll
it's
have
just
you work.
just blocked off right there.
We're gonna have
Actually,
you work with the artist, John. Um,
sounds good to me.
um, you got them boys hunting toys with a super sticker. John, have we ever gotten a super sticker?
Well, I can say that I did.
So then you're gonna have to read that, bro.
Here's the downside, though. It doesn't show up on here. Y'all have to look at the actual chat to see what this
You
looks
can't.
like. The he's That's what he's talking about. He did the What he is saying is referencing the sticker. So you have to actually look at the live chat sticker from them boys hunting toys,
Oh,
and it's
okay.
a hippo. Genuinely, he's got red eyes with goggles. He's got like army fatigues on with a vest, and then he does this like he's cocking his arm, and then his other hand goes like this.
Oh,
So
well, that's a good descriptive. Yeah, I can't see it on this format, but hopefully everybody in the chat can see it. Thank you for Johnny's $2. And then we have
yeah.
$2 right here, also from them boys hunting toys. $2. I want my $2. Name that movie. John, can you name that movie without looking at the chat? Don't look at the chat.
I want my $2.
I mean, you would know it right away.
I should know it right away. Beastie Boys, New York to LA, the live action movie.
You're close. It's a very hilarious film called Better Off Dead with John Cusack. With the actor John Cusack. It's a funny movie. It's a John Cusack film.
That can't be true.
Back then he would do before
It
he
has
kind of
to
went
be.
crazy. He used
It's
to,
definitely the one I said. I don't know. You made something up. Mine
yeah,
is a very real movie.
right. He used to make entertaining movies. Toka Dat Razor. Look at my guy Toka. He always comes in clutch. I gotta thank this guy. This guy has been Toka Dat Razor has been the pillar behind the memberships for the channel. Thank you, buddy. Sending 10 memberships, keeping the channel alive.
You know what's great about those 10 members will now get to see your on the shelf reviews that are members only videos.
That's right. We're gonna be doing
Oh,
members
going to be
only.
doing?
Huh?
Going to be doing.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody. I thought they were already up.
Anyway, yes, we're gonna be doing on the shelf reviews. If you don't know what that is, it's It's a hilarious segment where I walk into Target and I'm too cheap and I'm too poor to buy anything. So I just I just review the toy on the shelf.
Yeah.
I don't open it. And but trust me, I have such an eagle eye for toys. You don't need me to open it,
I
okay? I
feel like
can
you
just tell you.
should I feel like you could just call that segment the McFarlane on the shelf reviews.
Oh, should I do it in the McFarlane voice?
No, I just mean that, like,
Because it's just going to be
it's most
McFarlane.
likely just McFarlane.
McFarlane on the shelf. Although I do like doing the voice, John. So maybe
Well, you
um,
probably lose members if you
I
do it
could
too
do
much.
that. Yeah, I'll probably lose some. Let's see who got the member kick right here. You got them boys is a member. Congratulations. You got David Ricardo. You got Nightfall. Ooh, Nightfall. So mysterious. You got Marcos Mahalka. You got Wall of Nard. Wall of Nard. These names. You got Tony. Hey, Tony Kamal. You got Wolfpack Main. Hey, Wolfpack. Okay, I'm done. You got J Solo Arts, KJ Smith, and Isaac Montes. Congratulations. Oh my God, you also got another super chat. Oh, we're replete with chats.
That's you.
DNA. I need my pimples. I think they know, man. I think the message is clear. Premium DNA. I'm sure that they lost the rights. I'm
Yeah,
sure it's been
they would have mentioned it.
they would have mentioned it. Okay. Hopefully they get them back. Trash Man My Plastic. John, you want to read this?
It's not financially worth it for them to get that license back. Yes, Hammond and Kosuke Kayama actor will do the voice for the Emissary of Hell Spider-Man. And no, Spider-Man was only on the Electric Company.
That's what it was.
Thank you for the $5, by the way. I
Thank you
appreciate
for the five. Yes, it was in the Electric Company. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. I remember Spider-Man talking to some kids, and like he shows up, and I remember as a kid, I was like, "Oh my God, it's Spider-Man!" Yes, because that shit didn't happen back then a lot, John. Where you just had like crossovers, just up the wazoo like that.
I
You
love
know?
when they're up the wazoo. What are we
Oh,
talking about?
I don't even know. VPG's here. VPG. With the 4.99 members only food reviews and toy pairings. I like thank you, buddy. Video Power Gaming, he likes to when he gets a new toy, he does something interesting. He likes to pair it with like a certain food. So it's like
Like a
kind of like
wine.
yeah, like wine or something. So, sometimes he'll ask me, he'll be like, "Hey, I got Jada Guile. What would that pair well with?" And to me, it's okay. So Jada Guile, I feel like Jada Guile pairs well with like I don't know. I feel like that's a Chipotle burrito. You know what I mean? Like that.
Yeah,
I don't know why they go together for me.
it's interesting. That's
And a
interesting.
purple soda.
Because he's such an American guy. I would go with like
You go American food. You go
like
maybe yeah maybe
two
you're
hot dogs and Miller Lite.
ooh okay. So you're gonna do like you're gonna do a regional. You're gonna go by like it's a regional
Well, I
thing.
mean, we're just different types of plastic sommeliers. So, like, if I were to do this and just kind of,
Sommelier.
yes, this Camione Gogita, I'm getting subtle hints of chemicals. I'm getting a great texture. I think this would go well with ramen. Now, I know what you're thinking, Japanese ramen. No, not necessarily. I would do a Thai ramen using
Ooh,
milk, coconut milk as the broth.
ooh, John, I like that. I like you did that pretty well, man.
Well, many, many years and studying, having a major in that
Yeah,
helps.
no, I really believed you when you were like smelling it and getting all the hints of uh
Toxic
by the way,
chemicals. Yeah.
speaking of being like a snooty like food person, when I was in Vegas, I went to Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips. If you want mediocre fish and chips and to get ripped off, go to Gordon Ramsay's fish and chips. I
Okay.
paid so Reese paid 35 bucks. I paid 40 because I got a drink, God forbid. Um, you can't really sit anywhere in a way that's normal. It's kind of like you sit around like it's like stool sitting, like that kind of shit.
Poop?
Huh? Yeah, yeah, exactly.
We said stool and then you said shit.
That's true. But dude, here's what a ripoff this is. First of all, the format is like, okay, I want the fish and chips. We charge you for the fish, and then we charge you for the fish. Sorry, for the chips, right?
Yeah, right.
And
That's like
then
burger joints these days. You
yeah,
get a burger and you spend $13 on fries.
exactly. But here's the fucked up thing too. Like the chips are all you can choose from like four different ones, and they're all fucking complicated.
I'd like
Like
to see what I
Gordon
have on the
Ramsay.
screen.
If you guys ever watched
Sorry.
Gordon Ramsay, he's like
Yeah,
the king of like simple shit.
right.
Like his whole thing is he goes into a restaurant and he looks at a giant menu and he's like, "You've got to simplify this. You've got." That's his whole thing. He's like, "That's too long," and he goes and it. So for me, I was like, okay, we're gonna go to Gordon Ramsay's thing. It's gonna be a simple, well done dish. No, dude, it was like fries, and everything of fries had like complicated. It's got truffles and onions, and I was like, can I just get like a normal thing of fries? We don't have any normal thing of fries. And the people that worked there were kind of jerks too, and I ended up paying $40 for mediocre fish and chips.
This you need to be this is the kind of videos you should be making.
I should. You
Yeah.
know what? I should. Okay, so Toy Far. So we made a joke because there's an In and Out right next to this fish and chips. We made a joke like, "Yeah, let's just go to In and Out." We said it as a joke because you go to In and Out whenever. Like we're from California. We should have. Dude, it was a fucking ripoff, man, and it was like mediocre fish and chips. Gordon, $40 for fucking
Ugh,
fish and chips. Anyway,
fucking
yeah,
Ramsey.
Vegas is supposed. Although there was one place. Let me. I'll say this, John. So when we go to Vegas next year, you can. There's a place called Secret Pizza
Oh,
that's in what hotel was it in?
what's the secret?
I think it's in the Cosmopolitan. It's Secret Pizza. It's like an alley. You can miss it, but as soon as you go there, there's like 10 sweaty guys. Relax, John. Behind the counter, just making pizza, and they're all like New Yorker type guys. They're like, "Hey, what do you want?" Like it was great, but it was also $7 a slice, so it also was not cheap. But that's my Vegas recommendation, guys. If you go to Vegas, stay away from Gordon Ramsay fish and chips.
Fuck Gordon Ramsay. What a fake bitch.
Yeah, what a fucking faker.
So we were showing off Spider-Man, and then I was like stuck on this screen for probably like 10 minutes while you and I were just talking about shit.
Yeah,
We probably lost half the chat. I know we would have had more than 147 people by then, but we lost them because this is what you were looking at. And then you kept looking at how many people just kept looking at exclusive because it was highlighted.
but do people really come to our early ass morning chat for like, oh, I gotta find the exact thing? Oh, hubba bubba. There you go, buddy.
Yeah. What was I suddenly single? Is that what it was called?
Va va voom.
Va va vroom. Look at oh, well, okay. So what's the best way to interact with this? There we
You know
go.
what's so funny? Anne Hathaway has such a distinct face
Right?
that if she showed up like that with Catwoman with the mask, you'd be like, "Hey, what's going on, Anne Hathaway?" Like you would never, it would never mask her identity at
Right.
all.
Oh, hi, Selena Kyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. It is interesting. I mean, Robin's the same way. Not that he has like a super distinct face, but it's like, let me just cover up my
Oh,
eyeballs
yeah,
and suddenly you don't know who I am.
right.
Same hair. That's weird. I mean, I think a lot of people, if you got close enough to Batman, you'd probably be able to figure it out if you also knew Bruce Wayne, you know?
That's true.
But
But Batman is not supposed to be a you have enough time to
right. No,
take
I
a
know.
look
It would have to be somebody like Commissioner Gordon, who's also run
right.
into Bruce Wayne a few times, and then he gets to talk to Batman and sees that mouth, and then he's like, "Yeah, That's Bruce Wayne's mouth.
Yeah, like, John, think of the reality of that. Like, if you were Commissioner Gordon and I was Batman, but I was also Bruce Wayne, you don't think you would figure out in a second that I was, like, Batman? Like, you don't think talking to me and talking to my real self that, you'd be like, "Yeah, Near, I know it's you." You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't stand under the cross, Johnny. Okay? This whole Batman thing, we gotta rethink the whole thing, buddy.
We do. We now have our Batman movie coming out, and it
That's right.
solves all those questions. There's like none of the other stuff happens.
That's
It's not the
true.
detective guy. It's more about like him slowly trying to like, Alfred, I gotta. People are still recognizing me. What can I do?
That's very true. Yes,
Dude,
villains get better disguises.
like what's crazy, and we'll go over it here in a minute. What's crazy is that the 112 scale figure will look this good.
Oh my god, look at that.
This is the 1/6 scale, which is going to be great for the clothing because it all like is wrinkling just perfectly. But it's crazy. Like there's texture. I don't know if it's coming across through the live stream, but like there's texture in her skin. She has pores. This is nuts.
She's gonna make us pores.
And suddenly single. Wow. Now they have the Queen's Art Studio did the statue of her on the Bat Cycle, whatever it's called, Bat Cycle. And it's like it's that infamous like arched back, super sexy pose.
Oh yeah, the Ned Flanders.
And somebody in the chat said it needs more cleavage. And I think
No, this one is all about,
I
as
forgot what I wanted to
Impossible Pie just said, dat ass.
say. Yeah. Bat ass. This is so bat ass. It's crazy. It's just the fact that they can do this at 1/6 scale it's already mind blowing to have like the lipstick, the mascara, and eyeshadow all happening here. It's is unbelievable. But then you jump over here to 1/12 scale, and it's like, okay, so they did it here too. Obviously, now we're switching to plastics like Batman, like most things. When they go to 1/6 scale, or 112, they're gonna go to a plastic based body. But I mean, look at that face.
Yeah, they do. They do. They do. InArt does amazing. Dude, that Christian Bale that I have is.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see anybody beating that. So wait, you're going to review this one?
Well, they DM me and said, "Hey, it's been a while since we've talked to you and we've sent you stuff in the past." They mentioned I don't know what it's called. Well, maybe it's on their website here. The oh fuck. It's
Did
one
you
of
ever
these
go
guys.
over that Superman?
They wanted to send me the Destined one, and that's a 112 scale. They might also make it 1/6, but they mentioned sending me this and Catwoman, and then they said, and in the future we have a Batman Arkham Knight. And I
From
would
the game.
assume you're right. So that has to
Yeah.
be the 112 scale because that's what they've sent me in the past. And I think they already know that, like, oh well, that's more his space anyway.
Right. Have you ever gone over any of the 1/6 scale InArt stuff?
No.
They have a really nice Gandalf. I think it's InArt. I think so. I don't know. I like that little guy. I kind of want him.
Yeah, here's the Gandalf.
Gandalf.
Yeah, these people are the masters of like the likeness. I mean, there's some people out there like Hot Toys that does a phenomenal work, but there's like the sometimes it's like, well, oh no, that looks good, but what they do here in the skin And that's what they do with that Christian Bale is so small. I don't know how it's possible. On 1/6 scale, obviously they're able to just do tenfold, but the pigmentation in the skin, the coloring, you see where the blood flows and stuff. That's what pushes these guys to the next level.
Dude, this is right up there with McFarlane.
McFarlane? Is that what you said?
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
I could do even better.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord. Yeah, it does really look like real shrunken people. It's
Shrunken
crazy.
people.
Maybe that's what they do. Is anyone checked on Anne Hathaway? Maybe they just shrunk her down and they just cloned her a bunch of times. Gal Gadot.
It's crazy.
That one doesn't look so much like her. That one does not look very much like her.
Her face is a little too full, maybe. It needs to be a little more narrow.
Kal-El, no.
I think they did the best for this Superman. I think we went over that whenever that all these figures were getting announced. They did the best job of getting his likeness. It's still not perfect, but they're way closer than anybody else on him. This one is a masterpiece, though.
Yeah, it's pretty damn good.
Would you buy a Witcher figure? Did you ever watch that show?
I did watch the show. I watched the first season. I don't know if I'd buy it. I don't know if
watched one season, so probably not. So we watched season 1 and 2, I think. We started season 3, and we're like, oh, we don't remember anything. But we looked up because I knew that he left the series, and Liam Hemsworth came in, and I was like, you know what? Knowing Henry Cavill, it's probably because the source material. He was probably way more dedicated to the source material, and then that's exactly what happened. There were creative differences where the writers kept taking things into different directions, and he didn't like that, so he left.
That's probably the right move. I don't think the show is that well written. From what I saw, the season 1, I was like, I didn't think it was. I mean, I thought the games. I played the Witcher game, or at least 2 of the Witcher games. I thought those were more engaging than the show, but that's Hollywood for you.
What about no, I know you don't care, but I just think it would be interesting to see. And I thought that we saw something recently, unless it's like a custom thing, like
interesting to see like a figure from that show.
A Cavalrine, a Henry Cavill Wolverine that somebody had put together.
Oh,
the head with the cigar in it, but anyway.
Now that I'd be interested in more than like a Witcher.
Okay, but you don't like new stuff, so
What did I?
You don't like MCU and all that stuff, so I wouldn't imagine you'd have.
I'd be interested in looking at. I just don't get a lot of MCUs. I do. I gotta clarify. Like it's not against MCU. I just don't know. It doesn't really. I like old comic book style like that. That's usually like my thing.
Yeah,
although
fair.
I've been tempted by a few Iron Man figures, like MCU Iron Man figures, but I don't know. You got a super chat right here from Robot Reviews TMNT. I don't know about the rest of the chat, but I'm always here to listen to y'all talk shit and crack jokes. LOL. All the figures you guys show are just nice. See, there you go. Thank you, Robot Reviews. This is kind of like a hangout. You know what I mean? This is you're hanging out with your buddies. That's what I like about this chat too. Like we don't have to get so pedantic. It's like we got a show and are we on schedule, John? Are we
actually
yeah, stupid other shows.
Call back.
Yeah, John, I like your with you. I was trying to do the anime lines behind you. On that note, John, if that's your real name, is there any other stuff to discuss? What else is there in toy news right now? Oh my God,
we have Mondo's Donatello, which you could pre-order. I think that's going to be one of those Mondo things that's just going to do fine. It's going to do just fine without us. apparently,
Oh,
because
that thing is.
neither of us got one. I brought
I
it back.
think that thing is going to kill it. Although, let's face it, Mondo made a huge mistake not sending it to you or I.
Yes.
Okay, which I guess everybody makes mistakes. But let's show this beautiful Donatello,
Yeah.
which you have
Yeah.
until
December
December
2nd,
1st,
I
2nd?
think. Where is it? December 2nd. That's pretty soon if you know how time works.
Yes. Time is linear,
Look,
if you don't know, John.
I thought it was
I
a
mean, that's what they
circle.
say. Time is a flat circle.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. So eventually you'll have a second chance. um, yeah. This doesn't need. We don't even need to talk about it. It's going to do just fine. This is a Ninja Turtle as long as it shows up in the TMNT party wagon, so turtle fans can jizz their pants. It's going to be fine. There's of course going to be the haters that are like, "It's too much money." It's like, well, let's. I know when you get tariffs and shipping on there, it's going to be like over $300. That's a lot of money, and I can understand if it's too much money. But $250 for this is not too much money. If we can eliminate tariffs and the shipping, it would just look like if you walked into a store and you could just pay the listed price, $250 is not. That's appropriately priced
Yeah,
for
well,
the
yeah. So
artistry behind this, and you get a fuck ton of stuff.
yeah, so chat, correct me if I'm wrong, or John, correct me if I'm wrong. I just don't know a lot about this. Isn't this equally priced with like Hot Toys? Because it is.
Hot Toys is often more than that.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, I've seen this in person. It is just as involved as a Hot Toy, and with all the shit that it comes with and all the stuff like that. So like, I guess is it because is that response coming from people that maybe they don't know about the Hot Toy market, or maybe they're coming from NECA and they're like, well, NECA turtles should cost this, and so shouldn't this be double? You know, because NECA does a 1/4 scale, and that's $100. That's a whole
Well, it
different
used
thing,
to
man.
be. Well, how
Huh?
much it used to be? 100,
Yeah, it's
125.
130 bucks. This is way more involved.
Yeah, well, and let's face the facts here. If Krang from NECA ever comes out, it's not gonna be 130 bucks.
No, hell no.
It would probably be $250, $300.
Dude, is that Krang ever coming out?
I don't know. I mean, when talking to Trevor at SDCC, I didn't mention it. Somebody else did. Somebody else came up and just started talking to him while I was talking to him. And it was one of those conversations where like both of us are kind of like but it's just like, oh, I know you can't say it, but what are you gonna do with this? Oh, I know you guys are reworking it. Oh, the movie Bebop and Rocksteady, I noticed they're out here. Oh, you guys aren't doing it anymore, are you? Oh, I know you don't want to say anything, but like they're not out here, so and it's just
Dude, that movie Bebop and Rocksteady, I have a feeling is going to be vaporware.
yes, it's gonna be like a fever dream.
Yeah.
This though, but ultimately it's like everything, like the kitchen and stuff. We're just with the tariffs and stuff. It's not approachable for them to do the big stuff like that right now. So I think they're just
Right.
gonna
Right, right,
rework,
right.
kind of wait.
That's true. We got a super chat here from Dutch Has a Plan.
Now is this Dutch from the Predator?
Maybe it's Dutch from the Ed O'Neill movie Dutch. Do you remember that movie?
Yes.
I know you remember that.
Hell yeah, I remember that.
$4.99 USD. Donnie has better articulation than anything Mondo put out. I've been wanting double jointed elbows and knees. Why couldn't we get that for X-Men
Well,
Batman?
Wolverine, Cyclops, they both have double jointed knees and elbows.
Yeah. I know Cyclops does. Thank you for
And
the
he was
super.
Cyclops was the first to introduce double jointed elbows.
Yes, because he has to do this.
Yeah, optic blast.
Yeah. Come
From
January,
the game. Hey, Near.
will be 4
From the
years
game.
old. Yes.
Hold on, maybe you didn't hear me. Optic blast. from the game.
Yeah, no, John, that's a good job that you did. By the way, do you have Nightcrawler? Does he have double jointed?
I don't have Nightcrawler. No, passed. It was like $300. Also knows that. I'm sure he does though, because he's a Spider-Man level guy of posing. So
Yes. Paramount wants a new live action Turtles movie. Last Ronin project was canceled this week. Paramount, I know you're watching this. If you're smart, you'll give me the job. All right. I'll kick out. Dude,
right.
I understand Turtles.
And you're not
I
just saying
understand.
this because you have a good resume.
Yes, I have a pretty decent resume.
I was gonna. You have
Yes,
a
great.
resume. I'm
Sorry,
hyping you
John.
up.
Yeah, John's hyping me up. Yeah, John's my hype man. Okay. You want a turtle movie that connects to fans young and old? You go to me. Otherwise, you're just gonna wait. Who are you gonna give it to? You're gonna give it to some. They're gonna give it to some person who'll be like, "Oh, Ninja Turtles, this is interesting. Let me read a Ninja Turtles comic. Okay, one comic out. I'm ready. I think I understand them." No, you gotta give it to everybody.
Like what Mondo's doing really is what people want. This look of these faces is very much everything of, like, if you were to not look anything up and somebody said, and you could put your brain's image onto paper and they said draw your version of a Ninja Turtle. This is what you would get, because it's so heavily the 80s 90s stuff, but it's
Right,
also not. Like, this
right,
face is not the movie Turtle. It's also not the cartoon Turtle, but it is the shape and look that people wanted when Michael Bay was talking about stuff. So, like, they did it. This
right.
is it. And if they followed the story that they're doing with the new movie, then boom. Plus, that'd be good for Mondo
So you
too.
don't think Corey Feldman is the voice of this turtle that's sculpted right here?
Why not?
No, I'm saying because it's not directly a movie turtle, like you said.
Oh, right. Well, maybe because he's aged and he's done a lot of drinking and drugs that his voice has changed enough that it still works.
He still kind of sounds like this, dude. I went on a
Pretty
Corey.
good. That is pretty good.
Dude, I went on a Corey Feldman deep dive like last year. Do you know that Corey Feldman's bodyguard, who's
Yeah,
actually a really nice guy,
right.
a great dude.
Yeah.
But when I first met him, we had a meeting like in movies. He wanted to kick my ass
Yes.
100%
Mhm.
because he saw a video where I was kind of it was a very soft trashing on Corey Feldman because Corey Feldman was at one of these conventions and he was signing his Funko Pops and there was all this hoopla, one per customer. It didn't need to be one per customer. Nobody was buying it. It was way expensive. It was like $100. And he's like, I'll sign it. Just get, just and so I gave him like a light ribbing. And then in another convention, Corey Feldman's bodyguard, who's huge, owns, by the way, the biggest Jaws collection in the world. His
Yeah.
his father was a prop master in Jaws. He got a whole history. We'll go over, we should talk to him. He tapped me on the shoulder with his giant hand. He said, "Hey, I saw what you said about Corey." I thought he was joking. I was like, oh, this is like a real thing. And he was he was saying, Corey's a nice guy in this. And I was like, I said to him, I said, look, Corey might be a nice guy, but he's also a public figure. And so, like if and that also means that he can take a little ribbing. Okay, John, if you and I can get trashed once a week, which we do, by somebody, there's always some snarky
Yeah.
fucker, you know. Corey Feldman. So that's what I told him. I said Corey's a public figure. Like I mean, you can beat me up if you want. I'll own that Jaws collection. It's like if you want to trade your Jaws collection to give me one in the jaw, I'll make that trade, okay? Because I'll survive. I've taken many a hit, but not really though. But you know what's so funny is that we just kind of became friends. Every con I see him and we just talk. We saw him at Comic Con. That was that
Yeah.
giant,
Yeah. I know.
long hair.
Yeah.
We'll just talk.
Yep. And I
So
accidentally touched his penis.
yes, John touched his penis accidentally. I mean, John.
Oh,
He probably has a giant piece, by the way. Oh, and then you got robot
I'm
reviews
not
right
gonna
here. Uh,
comment.
What happened?
I said I'm not going to comment.
What, you're not going to read this comment?
No, I'm not going to comment on whether he has a big piece.
I'm just saying he probably does. It's okay. John, read the
You're
read
allowed to
the
have a big piece, okay? I mean, nobody's shaming you if you have one. Robot Reviews for the $5 says, bro, please be Cyclops for next year's Halloween stream. LOL. Thank you so much for the $5. That is something to consider. Most certainly. But which version? Do I go pixelated?
No,
Optic blast.
John, you would look hilarious. Imagine John in the skull cap Cyclops. Dude, you would
Yeah.
look so funny.
Yeah.
The skull cap Cyclops. Even though you have the hairstyle for like you could do the red, but like it would just be so funny.
Maybe I could get like a giant cutout of an optic blast, and then that way throughout the stream I could just go like this.
I
And it would
like
just
it.
be
John,
that's
I
amazing.
think I think I think he's onto something. Okay.
Yeah. And if I ever decide to go somewhere in costume, I could just like carry it because it would just be like on a big cardboard piece or whatever, and I could just hold it up like this.
I like that. I like it, John. And Jordan says I'm a very charming. Yes, nobody beats me up because as soon as I've told this story many times. So John, just it's a quick
Yeah,
story.
yeah, yeah. I'm
There
listening.
was a dude in elementary school, Anthony, aka Antonio, who wanted to kick the shit out of me because like I got like when I was giving out the books, he goes like I was giving out books in class, and he's like, this one's all dented. I want a new one. And I'm like, well, you'll get this one. And then I moved on. And like, it was a real snarky comeback. And I remember this one girl, really hot girl, or at least how I remember her. She was like, man, you shouldn't have said that to Antonio. He can fuck you up. And I thought I was going to die. I was like, Antonio will stab me. I was in a rough part of Miami. But then Antonio saw me drawing Ken from Street Fighter in the back of the class because I would always be drawing. I was like one of those weird art kids who would sit in the back and just draw. And I was drawing Ken from Street Fighter, and Antonio saw it, and he's like, dude, that fucking Ken from Street Fighter is amazing. Like, can you draw me one? And I'm like, oh, you can have this one. And he's like, dude. And he was like so excited. And he introduced that to all his friends. And all of the toughest guys became like I just drew Street Fighter shit. And that was like how I survived in like I just became I'm like, hey, I'm the art guy. And you talk to me about comic books and we can laugh. I'm untouchable. And that's how I became untouchable. I just skirted out of it. Okay. That's it. I didn't take a black eye. I didn't take a fist in the mouth. I didn't take any of that shit. Okay. My art saved me, baby.
I know. You could say it's your charisma. I've said before that you're basically like if Sam Rockwell would play you in a movie kind of thing. And he's got a lot of charm and charisma. But what I think
right.
the truth is Dust Tapes nailed it.
What's that?
It's like you got your side of the story, but then we do like we go back in time. We like take you back in time and like view it from the distance, and you're like, oh yeah. This is one like we became best friends after this. Watch. I draw him stuff, and then you're like, oh no, that's not how I remember. No. We were friends. yeah. No, we were friends, right? What is this?
You know what, John? I'll take it because
Okay.
at least I survived. Dude, do you know that we were the first school in Miami to institute metal detectors?
Damn.
That we were the first. We were like, that's how bad that school was. I remember one guy was like, I still remember this. One dude was like, hey, Pannery, get over here. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, check this out. I thought he wanted to show me a video game in his locker. Giant fucking knife. He's like, I'm like, oh, cool. You know, like it was like that kind of school. It was rough, dude.
Dude, that's crazy because like, and that's when we grew up in school, which means it had to be really bad because, you know, most of that stuff kind of came in a bit later for like the rest of the world.
No, it was
For the
bad.
US.
Miami is always been bad if you don't live in like rich neighborhoods like fucking Peter probably grew up in. You know, Video Power Gaming $4.99. How much to get a commission Ken from Street Fighter? VPG, hit me up, okay? We'll make it happen. I gotta make it happen for VPG. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have to threaten my life. But yes, look, I probably was like an art bitch. Let's face it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I was cool. I probably was like, hey, the only thing that's keeping you alive is art. You're decent at video games and you're kind of funny. But you know what? Sometimes that's all it is, John.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you just need the one thing to make the other guys just be like, all right, we're not going to pummel you every day.
Sure. But video power gaming, it's not about the price to get a commission fee. It's about threatening his life, and then he'll do it to save his own.
That's
So
true. He's got you got to do that. 9.99. The real story is Attack Peter saves in Miami. That's how he got the name Attack. Ooh, what if there's an origin? This is what they would do in Star
Yeah.
Wars. Is that thank you for the super chat, buddy? Is they would connect, which I hated, by the way. Oh, you like C-3PO? Well, Anakin created.
Right.
Oh, they just connect everything. Just make the world this tiny coincidental world. That's probably what would happen if George Lucas was writing the Hatter origin story. John, you would be there. You would be like traveling with your family to Miami to visit, and then like we would bump into each other and be like, "Hey, what are you doing? I'm trying to take some nostalgic photos here." And you're like, "Oh, I think I like that." And it's like,
Wait,
now
why do
with
you
your
still
voice,
sound like
I
know exactly what you mean.
I have like an adult voice.
Like if that was like a oh god. I just my brain went through 1,000 different places, but it would be one of those things where like you're telling a story or whatever, and it is you doing the ADR of the kid. And that's the only consistency. And then it made me think of like Danny McBride, and then I was like, oh shit. The Righteous Gemstones cast the most perfect person to play the young version of him.
Oh, dude, wasn't that kid
So
perfect?
It's crazy.
Dude, if you guys watch Righteous Gemstones, like, yeah, there's like a kid that plays young Danny McBride. I swear they went back in time and got young Danny McBride. It's crazy. How did they
I
find
don't
that
know.
kid?
They must have created him in a lab for that show, and then wiped him out
And
afterwards.
then just killed him, sent him to an island.
Not an island.
Oh God, don't say island. By the way, islands are now. You can't even
No.
talk about islands anymore.
Islands
You
of
can't even,
Adventure? No thanks.
no, I can't go to an island.
Wow.
John, I can just imagine you as one of those
Wait.
kids that went on family
Okay.
trips. For some reason, like with his family to like all of these, like, here's the largest donut, and you're just there like, like just not, like you're like in the sweaty car. You got to roll down the windows, like that your brother like farted or something. It's just like like I just imagine a lot of
Well, it
like
was
that.
like it was a van that had the like raised interior roof thing and had like a little TV up in the top section. So you had like a VCR that would connect and you could watch stuff.
You had a TV in the van?
And then it had like there's like a center table that you can like put down and take out. And then it was a lot of brown on the inside and the outside. But
Oh, I bet. I bet there's a lot
yeah,
of.
this was I mean a lot of the nicer things that we ended up getting when I was a child, and like the amount of Nintendo games we would get, is because my dad had a pawn shop, and eventually that stuff would just get cycled through and become his own.
Oh, I think you told
Yeah.
me about that. Yeah, he owned the pawn shop, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it still there?
I don't know what the fuck he does now, but when at some point
Oh.
during middle school, I think it was, he sold it off because I think it was Rite Aid came into town and they wanted to buy that whole section of land. So they bought all the businesses that were there. So my dad had it right on the corner, and it was a pawn shop, a muffler shop, and a radiator shop all in one. So the front half of the business was the pawn shop, and then the back half, the vehicles would get worked on.
Dude, I didn't mean to laugh, but what you just illustrated is like an
Yeah.
80s movie where Rite Aid comes into
Yep.
town and it's like, hey, it's he just he jumps in. He's like Michael Rite Aid and he's like, I'm going to be buying this land right here. And then your dad's like, oh, I got this little pawn shop. It's like a family pawn shop. He's like, well, your pawn shop's about to go under because we're going to build a Rite Aid right here. And it's like, he's got to work to raise money to save it's some deal where like your dad doesn't profit off it. It's like I bought this land and in 3 days I bought this land and in 3 days that Rite Aid's going to be built right here. And then it's like, he's got to like work with you. Oh, you're like a kid and you try to raise money with your friends. You're like, guys, and I'm one of your friends. And you're like, my dad's pawn shop is going to go under. Rite Aid is in town. And it's like, we got to raise money. And then we do some kind of caper and we get the money. So the movie right there, John.
Do it like and it's all about the kids' story. So it's like those classic, like the explorers and stuff, where it's all like the kids' perspective kind of. I'm in.
We find pirate treasure, and we find a mob family, and there's like this guy under the dude. This is a completely original movie.
Yeah. And then we'll like build this thing. I don't know. We'll just like find what was popular in the 80s, like amusement parks. We'll get like stuff from amusement parks, and we'll build this capsule, and we'll like go to space and like try to get space money or something.
Yeah. I'm Marcus Rite Aid. My father built the first Rite Aid in Tennessee, and that's what we're going to do right here. We're going to make a right. People come from all walks of land, need medicine. All right, we just take a bulldozer. Get that bulldozer. Just go over there. Just take that pawn shop down. And your dad does that thing where he stands in front of the pawn shop. He's like he chains himself, and he's like, Mr. Unboxed, you made a big mistake. You made a big mistake chaining yourself to that pawn shop. That's going to cost us another 2 hours. Get the police over here. And that 2 hours, John, is the ticking clock. Then you go to your friends. You're like, guys, we got 2 more hours.
I walk in and I go, I have a big map on paper, a big paper map on paper. And I lay it down and I go, all right, here's the plan. And then it's like a little montage.
Yes. And then the bulldozers show up, and it's like, all right, boys, do your thing. And he's like smoking a cigarette. And then it's like, wait, we got the money or whatever. And he's like, God damn it. And he's like, got to build his Rite Aid. And he's like, well, you know what? I guess you can't have everything. That's what my daddy used to say. And then like he jumps on the truck. He's like, but I'm going to bring a Rite Aid here. Mark my words, one day. And he's like, you won this one, kid. And then he drives off, and it's like, there's Mark. And then and then the blurb at the end is like, Marcus Rite Aid died of a heart attack 2 weeks later. And then just like, and then it just goes to, like what everybody did in the future.
I mean, that was like a perfect segue to, well, not segue, a perfect ending to set up a potential sequel that will never ever happen except maybe 40 years later.
Right. Yes. We're all older. We're all tired. You call me up as a real person. You're like, hey, Near, the pawn shop's going to go under. I'm like, oh, John, please, can we not?
You know what's so funny? We'll call the movie The Pawn Shop or something. But my oh my God, I forgot about this. So my dad had it was called Huntington Radiator, West Virginia Muffler. So I don't know if at the end of the day, business for Kid Brain, I don't know if these were listed as 2 separate businesses or if it was all one business. And then he added the pawn shop, and he called it Pawn Shop, TOO. Pawn Shop 2.
Pawn Shop 2?
Okay. And that's the name of the sequel.
Ooh, I like that. John, that's the sequel. That's what the sequel's called, Pawn Shop 2. Yeah.
But it sucks we have to wait 40 years to get that started.
I know, that's true. We're all but this is this feels like Bat Freak says on Netflix for it. Yeah, this is you know what I mean? And by the way, who played the Rite Aid guy is long dead. So, you just got to get, I don't know, Danny
someone
McBride.
To play his kid. Danny McBride comes in and plays the son of that guy. God damn it. You little shitheads.
You kids. Oh, my Lord. John, did we accomplish what we needed to today?
We accomplished The only thing that mattered was the stuff that happened here in the last 5 minutes.
Yes, that's it. That's
There are a couple super chats for you, so you probably should read those.
super chat. Oh,
The
let me
super
go
chats
see
that are
the super chat.
yours and not mine because we do stream on 2 channels.
Yes, hold on. Let me go see the super chats. Why am I doing the Granny April voice?
Super chat, I'll read the super chats. Ha!
Yes, we've got
That's
Wall
the
of
theme
Nerd.
song. Every time we get a super chat, we have to play it. If we want to be like Geek Dad Life, we have
Oh, yeah.
suddenly single every time we bring up a beautiful figure, and then
Yes.
we have super chats, read the super chats.
I like your gnomish super chat guy.
We'll get Abasai, not his gnome character, but we'll get a photo of Abasai as a gnome, and he'll like animate across the bottom of the screen. We'll have it sculpted by our buddy from this morning. I already forgot his name. I'm so sorry.
Bradley,
thank you.
Bradley's in the crew. Bradley, he might not want to be, but he's in the crew.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. That's good. That's called a career mistake on his part.
Yes. His stock is about to plummet big time. Wall of Nerd super chat 199. Mesco's the leader. Ooh, John, can you bring up the lead? This side is actually nice. Toy Stalker has this. No money down, by the way. If you want to get the leader, I was even tempted to get the leader. Leader's a good pull. Thank you for the super chat.
On the screen.
While John brings that up,
you can do it.
Hold on, I'm going through the. Do you want to go through the super chats or do you?
No, I don't care. They're not mine.
Oh well, hold on. This one is Attack Peter. This one is for you.
No,
$4.99 USD. Should I do it in Peter's voice? Sorry, guys. I don't know why he sounds like Corey Feldman. Sorry, guys. I can't join today.
Question.
But here is a $5. Please send Ken sketch or bagel. Enjoy the 8x10 photo I signed for you at Decon. Thanks for bringing that. I should do a Ken sketch for Attack Peter. Because then I assume he would put it up on his wall, and in every live stream you would see it. He would give it premiere space, Jim.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, superstar. That guy was schmoozing with everybody at Designer Con. He was just talking. He was so full of confidence. Which
Peter?
Yeah.
God, that guy.
Dude, he had a whole podium just for himself.
Did you know that they had Rob Paulson on? Paul. Why is that so weird to say? On last night, voice of Donatello and Raphael throughout the years.
Yeah, they had him on the
and Pinky and Yakko.
I caught it after the fact.
Fucking crazy, man. I need to go back and watch because I'm pretty sure that's got to be the one Brandon Gash ends up talking about Donatello.
Yeah,
because I tuned in to watch it and then I was like, just this guy, and I fucking booked it. I'm just kidding. But I wasn't able to watch the whole thing because I have a sleepy time schedule.
Yeah, you get very sleepy.
So this is what you wanted to talk about?
Yeah, I'm very tempted to get this. This like this is more my jam, like classic comic book, like classic Marvel, well, DC too. But this actually, I thought this was very good. Like, I love the accessories are awesome. Okay, I don't have much connection to the leader, but I don't know. I thought this guy was pretty fucking cool, man. I'm not just saying that because we got a super chat about it. I really was. I think I may lock this guy down. Actually, I think I did lock him down at Toy Stalker. Now that I'm thinking about it.
What do you know? Now, if I pre-order this and I add it to cart, is there a promo code I can use?
Yes, John. Thanks for asking. You can use promo code House Hatter.
Oh wow! Now, do I have to pay this $122 down when I pre-order it?
John, great question. No money down. No NRD.
No real dollars.
No real dollars. Look at him possessing the Hulk.
I have a large brain, and it's not compensating for something.
John, I think you got to do the leader's voice. I think you got him. I think you nailed it, bro.
Okay, thank you.
John, this is like me and you. I'm like the Brawn, like just smashing stuff, and you're like,
always smashing things with your brute strength. I will show you the ways to use it.
And you could put it like that on your shelf. That's how it'll look on your shelf, exactly like that.
Yeah, I am going to sue them for likeness rights, though.
does look a little like you, John. Although you don't have a widow's peak.
Not yet. It's there. It's getting there.
Just getting there.
It's just taking a long route.
You got time. Figure Fight Club is here. Follow Figure Fight Club. Okay. Big fan.
More fun.
More fun voices.
Well, thank you for being a big fan. Yes, more.
Everybody.
We do need more voice work. Look, I made a note in my Google Calendar that was all about doing more voice work in future reviews. But then I did like 7 reviews and didn't do anything about it. But I wanted to
John is so good at voices, but he doesn't really incorporate them.
No, because it's like
his shit.
This is why I made notes on my calendar, and it was like, no, I got to keep reminding myself every other week or whatever. And then I just kept fucking up. But what I wanted to do was like find a way. So now I have not reviewed the Mondo Adventure Time guys, but I did that with, I shot all the B-roll, and then I'm going to go back, and I think I'm just going to do something unique and voice over the whole thing as the Ice King doing a review. Which is Tom Kenny, who did SpongeBob.
Uh-huh.
But it's been a long time, so I'm gonna have to like go back. I haven't seen the Ice King as the Ice King in a long time. I've just seen him as Simon. But I had a really good Ice King, so if I can get that back in play, then I'm gonna do it as if the Ice King is talking about his 2 best friends.
Okay.
Even though they're not his best friends. He just sees them that way.
Yeah.
And then I'll still talk about them being figures or whatever. And I want to bring up the fact that they are doing Mondo Squads too. This is the first time they're doing a second wave, and it's going to be the female figures. But there's no mention of an Ice King.
Yeah, John, you should do that. You should be cognizant of by the way, if you go in my channel to the Flipboard motion comic,
yeah,
John does like probably 80%. 80% of the voices there. I just do Flipboard, I think. And then we have voices from the team like Ralph and and all that. But John does the voices. You really could be, and I say that as somebody, my first job was working at Disney Animation. And I used to sit in on voice actor stuff. Trust me, you could be a voice actor. Like you could, I used to sit in. I did that for a year, where I would have to take notes and sit in on voice actors coming in. And some of them were famous. Dude, like Robert Englund, who came into the booth, and I would be there. I never talked to him. God forbid I talked to the stars. But I would be one of the
I prefer Robert America, but
I would just be writing stuff down. But like, trust me, bro.
Yeah.
Go watch the Flipboard comic. I don't just say that as a Flipboard plug. He does.
Not that you'll know which voices are me if I'm really doing it right.
Say again?
There's a lot of voices in there, and if I'm doing it right, you won't know which ones are me.
Well, the ones that are really good and voiceover quality are from you. The stupid
the ones that don't sound like it was recorded in a phone.
Exactly. That's on brand at this point, right? My kid says these guys must be unemployed. This is unemployed talk right here. I believe it or not, I am employed for now. And John's employed by his channel.
This is my employment.
Yeah,
I do
right here.
Very much stress the fact, and I've talked about this before. If it wasn't for the print work that I do, this is not a standalone job. When there was a guy on the Party Wagon that had a channel, and he said something about like he wants to quit his job or whatever and do YouTube full time. That was about 9 months ago. I went and looked it up, and he hasn't posted since 9 months ago. But I mean, YouTube can be really, really hard. This isn't being mean, but he was not getting the views at that point that could justify a future of going full time in YouTube. But if he worked hard enough, he certainly could. And I did comment on his thing saying, you need at minimum 10,000 views on a video to even like have some dollars in there that you're like, I mean, I guess I kind of feel good about it, like it's not a lot of money, but at least it's kind of like making a little bit of a dent if you spent $25 on something.
Yeah.
But I was like, the print, like you need a secondary source or talent that you can utilize or you will need a second job, because you can't in this niche with as low, like ultimately it's, we don't get enough dollars per like ad revenue in this niche compared to some other stuff. Like if you obviously we're talking about crypto or
food reviews.
finances or something like that, like all of that makes a lot of good money per
Yeah.
ad or whatever. So we don't really get that at all. And then there's even a wild unbalance where, like, because it's the audience that ultimately it comes in. So just as an example, this is sharing a lot, but if I didn't do the print work, I could not be doing what I do, especially the first year. My Juggernaut video, it's like 60 some thousand views, has made more money than the Chun-Li video, which has 140,000 views.
Why is that?
It's got to be the market. Like there's something about the Marvel Legends audience or the Marvel stuff that like is showing a different group of ads to these people, where the Chun-Li is maybe a broader thing, or it goes too much into video games, which doesn't pay much, or it's just like pulling it. Maybe there's a younger audience or something because it's kind of anime style. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
no, you're correct. Well, look, I mean, okay, take like Pixel Dan for like a second. Pixel Dan's been doing this 15 years. I
yeah,
don't know, like something like that.
yeah.
He has a job. He has a job other than the channel. It's if you want to, if you're doing action figures, it's very hard just to be like, and again, this is just good for anybody who wants to do this. Figure Fight Club knows he does YouTube. Thank you, by the way, for the super chat, dude. YouTube's very hard. We'll just land on this for a second. It's like, because of the subject matter, it's it's very hard to. It's not like real estate. Like, dude, those real estate YouTubers, yeah, you're right. Like, they make and I used to watch one of them, and it's literally the same video he does every week. He goes, "There's a crash coming. Here's the statistics." It's like there's been a crash coming for 5 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like he doesn't know any more than the average guy, but he just has like a following. Yeah, for anybody that wants to make YouTube videos, it is you have to find I have a day job, and I
yeah,
also, besides my day job,
yeah.
do I'm trying to do the flipboard thing, and so
The other thing is like, no, my brain just shit itself.
the other
There's
thing is,
too much coming in that I've forgotten.
okay, so while you remember, the other thing is $4.99 from VPG. On that note, coming soon, Johnny's Sophisticated channel about trading stocks and dude, John, maybe that's a new thing for you, buddy.
Well, thank you for the $5. My $5 is predicting that the S&P will go up by 5 points starting Monday. Why is that? Let's go to the charts. The charts are showing there's an even heavy flow here in the lower market. The new market is what some of these people are calling it. The new market is the smaller businesses, the online businesses, okay? This is not a brick and mortar store. If you go to a brick and mortar store, you know these names. They've been in existence. These are shared stocks. Best Buy is a great example of that. We're talking new businesses that just hit the market. You can come in, you can put some money in that. People used to call them penny stocks back in the day. They're now the new stocks. These are digital businesses. So coming around Monday morning, these will go up 5 points. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. And that is the unboxed stocks.
John, honestly,
Nostalgia Unstocked.
Yes. Okay. In all seriousness, all the shit you said, we don't have any way to verify it's true or not. Just like with anybody, like you basically what you just did, you could, if you wanted to, do that channel, because you can't prove anything anyway. Okay, I'm telling you, man, this dude that makes these videos, it's kind of like a bald dude. He could you guys may have seen it. All he does is talk about the market's going to crash. The market's going to crash. I was looking at him for years, and it's like there's no. You already have it down. You already have the. I mean, you do a little bit of a weather girl thing too, which I like. You know what I mean? Like I think.
Well, I was thinking of those money. Accurate. The money bullshit stuff. There's like tickers all going there on the bottom.
No, dude, I'm telling you, you can do it. I want to plus in Impossible Pie, because we do get asked this a lot, but this is the best answer. Do it because you love doing it. Don't do it for money. If you love doing it, get better at it. The money will come eventually. It also might not, but
That's true.
I agree with this sentiment. I started a channel because I love talking about toys, and I love the toys, and I just love this. Okay. This is one of the. This is actually just good for a lot of different things. People told me this is a writer. They're like, if you think that this is, if you are trying to get like rich, don't do this. Okay. But if you really love to write, which I do, and you love to like make stories and stuff like that, then do it, because you'll eventually get better, and maybe you'll find some kind of success.
These are like the nice, soft, quick answers. Like, hey, I want to be like you. How do I find success? And you give them that thing, and then they skedaddle along, and then they like remember it. But the truth of it is, let's talk about this in the YouTube space. There are a lot of people that do it because they love it. And then there's a section of that want to have thousands of views, that want to make good money off of it or whatever, be a big name and have success. But then they just stopped at, I like doing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. And then you look at 3 years of their stuff and it's the same for 3 years. So it's like, well, what are you doing differently? So let's have that. If you want to be serious about it, so let's sit down and have a hard talk about it. And those are usually the things. And I've talked about this on this channel with the videos I've been putting out. But it's like, you have to be willing to change your stuff. Try new things. Don't be afraid of trying something new. If whatever you didn't work, it's not necessarily that it will never work. But, it's like that Einstein thing where insanity is trying the same thing over and over, expecting different results. And there are a lot of people that, the true facts are, there are a lot of people that just won't make it no matter how hard they try. But if they want to make it, they have to put in the work. I recommend taking acting classes or speech classes, like get better at the thing, find out. And my number one advice is usually like, find out what makes you different and make that.
Yeah. Find and by the way, that will come via repetition of doing stuff, because what you will notice is you'll notice the uptick, or you'll notice something where people sometimes, the great thing about YouTube is the back and forth. Now, you will get a lot of shitty people, because when you try something new, if you're not an expert on it, shitty people will come out with their shitty comments and, this sucks or this and that, blah, blah, blah. But every now and then you will get, this is a thing that works.
Yeah.
Do more of this. Or this is, and use that to kind of like to. But again, you really do have to love it. I mean, when I started my channel, my whole thing, I didn't have any delusions of grandeur. Not that this is grandeur, but like it was just basically like, I love talking about toys. I don't have an outlet to talk about toys because I don't really have many people in my life to talk about toys with. And I come from a film background. Many people will be shocked because of this awesome quality of webcam. But, I was like, I know how to make videos. So it'll be fun to talk about those things. And I was always content on, at least if I can gather up some like-minded people and fuck the algorithm. Let's just talk about the toys, I want to talk about. That was my only kind of thing. I didn't have aspirations of like, career not that this is a career. Let me just say that.
Right, but you have Flipboard, like a lot of amazing things have happened. Our friendship, some would say, is the number one thing that's happened.
Right, John. Our friendship might say our friendship is the greatest Kickstarter that we've done. Right.
Yeah. Again, backer kit really makes it hard, but.
No, I will. Okay, in all seriousness, that to get real, I have met the best people I've met in my life because of the channel. Yep. That in and of itself, not to get, schmaltzy, but that in and of itself is, like I have like people that I consider friends that are also in this chat, that because of the channel. So I would say, don't be afraid to put yourself out there, but do it with no expectations of like, okay, you know, I'll get this many by this year, and you know, like I would just do, just if you like it, just do it. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that would be a good slogan, John. Just do it.
Oh, dude,
Do
I
it.
really like that.
Yes.
It's like, well, I want to be good at this thing and I want to make this stuff. And you can just look at him and go, just do it.
Just do it.
And then we
Dude,
can
Chad,
do like,
I think I'm onto
oh
something.
my God. Yeah. And then with branding, we'll do like montage stuff where it's like people that are wanting to do the thing. And then it'll be like right at the end, they'll fucking do the thing. And then black screen, we'll probably have like a logo or something. And then it just says, just do it.
Yeah. John.
Oh, dude.
John, I think we're onto something.
All right. Well, I'm glad we're recording this stuff because damn, I'd hate to like put that out there and then someone's like, I came up with the idea.
That's true.
In the 80s.
And if all else fails, John, here's what I do. I take a mic and then I do those bad videos where the thing is cropped behind me and I go, hey, everybody, check this out at Target right here. This right here is going on sale, $5.99. What's going on with the $5.99 right here? I don't even know. I have no idea what's happening here. Okay, I can't possibly attach this. I got to do this because it's trendy and cool.
Well, my favorite is when people do it with the iPhone ones, like the white cord.
That's
and they hold that up. It's like, you know, like the point is you don't have to. Okay, anyway, you know what? I'm just gonna step out of this video. My favorites are the ones where it's just, all right, you made a video. I'm gonna put it behind me. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, that's right. John, why are we doing this the hard way?
I don't know.
Why are we doing this the hard? Oh,
we already know the road to success. It's that stuff we just talked about.
Yeah, that's right.
There's a little delay.
That's right.
It's everything that you just talked about. That's the road to success, plus the eating your food in the car.
Yes, eating food in the car is a big one. Eating food in the car. Here we got the Taco Bell. You know how they always do the new. Yeah, see, look at the. You know, they open it up. And then they drink this. Yeah, dude. Some of these guys are fucking disgusting. Like they'll drink the ranch sauce. It's fucking gnarly.
You love it though.
You
love it though.
I mean, I kind of do. Anyway. All right, John, should we do an F yourself before we GTFO?
F yourself.
Let's do it. Here we got the F yourself. We got the display's real bad. All right. Oh, I like how Ace, Ben Stiller, do it. There you go.
Do it.
Ace, can we copyright? Just do it. Can you lend me some copyright money? Because it's very expensive to do that. Spin that wheel.
A loan, an investment, some would say.
It's true. John, you just got to spin the wheel.
Matt, let's find out
if we went over this before.
Probably, but it's such a basic. We have. See, I don't know how to get rid of these names, even with this save button. Let's do it again. Sorry, Matt.
Yeah, sorry, Matt. Perry Slocum, I like his comment. Stay real and grounded is price instead of doing the soft shoe for dollars. Thank you, Perry. I mean, that's me. John will soft shoe for really anything. He'll work for any amount of money, by the way.
Yes, yep.
Silos.
Did you say any amount of money?
Huh?
And it's like, I'm going to write an amount on this piece of paper and slide it over, and you let me know how close it is. And it just says any amount of money, and it's underlined any.
Oh, Silos is somebody we also did before?
No.
Oh.
I'm just...
Silos, isn't that the guy who sings the Fuck You song?
Yeah.
I've been running around town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you.
What did he do to cancel himself?
Did he cancel himself?
Yeah. It's like something real, it's like something real bad too.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, like the girl he's driving around with was like maybe oops. All right. Who's this? CeeLo? CeeLo? Bro, come on, man. Like, oh, fuck you, Google Drive. God, I hate the way it zooms in and out. First rule is, maybe frame the shot so you're not cutting off.
Listen to John. John is a framing expert. He knows all about this.
Yeah, I worked at a frame shop for a month, so I know.
Wait a minute. I worked for a frame shop for 2 years. Why am I not the framing expert?
Yeah, I worked at right, exactly. You should be the frame guy. How does that work? How did I work at a frame shop for a month? You worked there for 2 years, same place that Dan Larson worked at.
That's right. Dan Larson. Dan Larson, who was a Prince Plus alumni.
And his wife, right? They both worked.
Yeah, they both worked. I think he said they met at Prince Plus.
Yeah.
Dan, didn't you say that you and your wife met at Prince Plus?
Is he here?
Dan, I think Dan blocked me, so.
Oh, I'll ask him then. Dan, is it true that you he can't even hear you live?
That'd be amazing if you can block one person and watch the live stream and the other person is on mute.
This is this is stuff that I enjoy myself. Okay, I'm a collector of these things, but I'm gonna probably have to meet you in person, ask you consensually to put your cockles on the counter or table, so that I can punch it.
Damn.
Because what is happening here? You got Ninja Turtles blocking a multi-armed Venom statue. No, it looks like
no. I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, is that the Marvel Select Venom?
It does.
No, that's the Yamaguchi. That's actually a very expensive Venom.
Okay,
unless you have the knockoff.
If that's true and it is expensive and not a knockoff, why is it in the back? Let's show it off. You just let people know you got money or that you at least got in early. And then what's going? Oh fuck. Why are we in the last Ronin universe and then we have
why is Ultron? I like that Ultron is just chilling. He's like, I'm in the picture too. He just photobombed the
look. And I enjoy a good crossover. Okay, but we have 3 crossovers happening, 4 crossovers happening at the same time. That's too much.
Yep.
People don't want that. That's just like, ugh. Okay, you're stuffing it, shoving it down our throats. If you want to put One Piece with Ninja Turtles, come up with that story. That's cool. But Luffy, Sanji are not in the last Ronin universe.
Right.
Let's get real, because the timelines and the locations don't make sense. Did Naruto have a TMNT line crossover? Yes. Cool. They figured it out. What you have here is a fucking mess. All right, now you go.
I like how baby Optimus Prime is just hanging out like right over Luffy's shoulder. And it looks like, dude, it looks like there's so much depth in this that like there's probably a foot between Baby Prime and Venom. like it's wild. Also, I have to give points off because that's Ben Bishop art, and Ben Bishop big shotted me because he said he was going to do a pinup for me, and then he 5 months later said he couldn't do it. So I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry, CeeLo.
I don't know if it's big shotting. I think it's just one of those things where like, you could argue it's like, oh no, he's just really busy. No, that's not what I'm saying. I think that he was planning to, and then he learned some truths about you, and then was like, I gotta.
Oh, he learned the real me.
Got it. He's like, I can't associate with him, so he had to come up with another answer.
That's true, but regardless, CeeLo has to suffer because of that. Because of that happening. Yes. I do have to take points off.
And what we're saying is, much like CeeLo the artist, you canceled.
Canceled. Yeah, that's right. I didn't even know CeeLo was canceled. Yeah, so that was a pretty middling. F yourself. Are we doing another one real quick?
We'll do another one.
Box collector. Unbox collector? Nostalgia?
Oh, shit. Is it just my display? The pseudonym? Box collector sent this back in March. So did CeeLoss. Not CeeLo, but whatever.
All right. Dust Tapes is coming to his. Maybe you're turning me around, Dust Tapes. Dust Tapes, since just let him know. Water under the bridge. Ben Ben Bishop, you're forgiven. Okay, rest easy.
Yeah. Water under the bridge if he does draw that
If he
bridge.
does, yeah. Okay. And don't make me wait 5 months to just tell me you're busy. I wanted to get him by the way, I want to get him to do a flip board. And he said he would. I was like, can you do a flip board? He said yes. And then 5 months later, he's like, I'm too busy. Artists. This is how it is dealing with artists.
Hey, he did this, he essentially did the same thing to me, because I was like, I'd love to do a collaboration with you, and he was interested. Then he wanted to set up a call so we'd actually like talk. So I think I got a little further than you. But then yeah, he also let me know he's just too busy.
That's true. Did he want to collaborate and listen?
I think that's the problem. He just wanted to collaborate. He didn't want to listen.
Oh, damn it.
And I was the one pitching ideas.
Damn it. All right, everybody, please spam Ben Bishop and tell him, you know, I'm being serious. Spam Ben Bishop and be like, hey, can you do a flip board panel? And then he'll get enough of it, a pinup, sorry. And he'll get enough of it, they'll be like, you know what? I think I got to do this flipboard thing. And then he comes back, and it's okay, Ben. All is forgiven. All right, let's fuck this guy's shelf.
Yeah, as much as we're joking, it is a joke. We love our Ben Bishop. Really nice guy. He also autographs stuff for free. If you,
yes, he is a nice guy.
Which is crazy. I was like, you should be. I mean, at least $10 or whatever.
I know. I think people take me too literally. They're like, this guy hates your gut. No, we're joking.
People we don't like, we don't talk about.
Yes, but please, everybody DM him and spam him and tell him to do
except for Robo.
Except for
as
Robo.
Much as I've
Robo
tried to
is
say,
a fan of the channel, John. Remember,
because of robot reviews.
Yes, Robo's is his alter name is Robot Reviews.
Okay, them boys hunting them toys. What is your what's the name that you submitted under? Is it the same? I wonder.
What them boys hunting them toys?
Yeah, I want to know what name he submitted his thing under.
Is this?
I mean, it's a constant problem trying to get this wheel to do what it's supposed to do, because the names will save, they don't save. Like, it's a pain. As you can see, there's still a fuck ton of people to go through. So
good job, Dust Tapes. That's what I love. Get it out there. We got to grow this fucking brand.
Yes, I was on. When was it? It was like 2 weeks ago. It was like a collab video of like everybody sharing their favorite Dragon Ball figures of the year, or just in their collection.
Hey, why wasn't I invited to that? I'm a huge Dragon Ball reviewer.
That's right. You are. Anyway, nice guy. I don't know. I mean, it was just a few things through Instagram DM. So it wasn't really. It was just easy. You know, I made my thing and I sent it. So we didn't really get to work together, I guess, technically.
John, can you ask me what my favorite Dragon Ball figure is?
No idea, but I don't see it. I'm guessing boys hunting toys. Man, what a perv. Boys.
Boys hunting toys.
Let me try hunting. Yeah, I don't see you.
Scotty Quippin. What does Quip want?
I don't see your name in there as a submission thing.
Super clean setup. But why is he displaying the empty box for Space Jam LeBron, but displaying the Lakers? Oh, Quip, that's a good one. That's a great
because everybody knows that Space Jam fucking sucked buttholes.
Yeah, that's right. I
Algae Rhythm. So I assume what he did is he bought this stupid Space Jam one and then got soft goods to put on it.
Oh yeah, those are soft goods, huh? Oh, they don't make that with soft goods?
I don't know. I mean, this is Mayfax. Mayfax did the 3 versions of the true greatest of all time, Michael Jordan. They did the USA team, the away and home team colors, different faceplates and stuff. I want to say LeBron only got this stupid Space Jam version, but I could be wrong. Imagine being in that movie.
In Space Jam?
The sequel, yeah.
I know. That thing just fucking... I feel like that died on the vine. If I hit him high, hit him high, hit him high, then you hit him low, hit him low, hit him low. If I hit him high, hit him... You remember that, John?
No. I remember
Chat.
I believe I can fly.
That
I
wasn't
remember
from
that.
Space Jam, was it?
Yeah, the first Space Jam.
Oh. Why did I think? Oh no, I'm thinking of Gotham City. Remember how R. Kelly did Gotham City? And he had all the kids just showing up in Gotham. He did a. By the way, this is real. If people don't know, at one point R. Kelly did a ballad called Gotham City, and he's like City of Wonder, City of, and it had all these little kids. Gotham City is the worst place ever. Okay, Gotham
Right.
City is horrible. You
This
don't do
real
a
bad.
ballad about Gotham City.
Very dangerous. Those are most likely orphans.
Oh, by the way, yes, Sebastian Gomez. John, do you know about Sebastian Gomez? Sebastian Gomez. I like how I
Yes,
said that
but
because I caught exactly what he's doing. He has some renders of some amazing Space Jam figures. And I'm going to see if I can share the screen, John.
yes, you
because-
can. I tell
Okay,
you this
John,
all the
can you
time.
fucking relax?
Jesus, you make me do all the work.
Hold on a second,
God.
because this guy does deserve his flowers.
Yes.
Because, John, can you filibuster while I find this?
Yeah, we'll get back to F in this shelf shortly, folks, but we just got word of incredible new things, and we want to show you, the public, first, okay? So once we go through this and we let you have as much information as we have now, then we'll get back to your regularly scheduled program of F your shelf. All right. Well, let's send it over to Hatter, who definitely knows how all of these programs function, which are all the same. Just click the
John,
share
don't
button.
worry, because I'm about to hit him high.
Make
'Cause
sure it's
I
in its
hit 'em
own
high, hit 'em
window so
high,
we don't
hit 'em
see all
high.
your weird tabs.
Yeah, I got to close all my.
It's not porn because that's normal.
Are you an X videos guy or a Pornhub? Regardless, I
Well,
gotta
I'm in
close
North
them all.
Carolina.
Um,
I'm in North Carolina, so
Why,
that's not allowed here.
why can't
God,
I?
you're
Hold on a
so
second.
good at this.
John, hold on a second. Jesus.
We've all held on for more than a second, my friend.
No,
My
because
good
we
friend, my
gotta.
good-hearted friend, who's so good at the internet and
Okay, here we
teaches
go.
people for a living how to use software.
Look at.
Can we
this.
focus on that for a moment?
Huh?
You get to teach people for a living how to use software.
I know, but I teach people how to use an insurance software, so that doesn't really. I know a lot about insurance, so that's. Dude,
That
look at
sucks.
this. Everybody should follow Sebastian Gomez because he. Well, also this Mighty Duck, but he has these fucking. John, can you see all this shit?
Yeah. I went in and found Lola, and then saw that Ryan Dole was involved in the comments and resharing, and I made a comment specifically about how did I know that Ryan Dole would be here,
Right. You're right.
and
Dude.
I get the nickname.
Sebastian Gomez. Okay, so before anybody asks, like, these are not, Sebastian, clarify for the chat, because these are not. So Sebastian Gomez, I believe that he's kind of like an Alex Brewer in the making kind of thing, because he has. I mean, look at this, man. If you look into each other's heart, and love is the reason why. Dude, how fucking good is this?
I know.
Like I want all of these. Dude, you're fucking great, dude. So like somebody needs to like make these. Somebody needs to pay attention to Sebastian Gomez. Thank you, buddy, for actually marking that, because I am forgetful, but I do have to give you your flowers. Look at it. Look, even Quip wrote this. He did a little meme. It says, "I promise I'll never get another tech. I'll never." You see, he even loves this. I would fucking love this. But you know what I would love the most?
The Lola Bunny one would never get made today.
What if? But Mondo would make something like this.
I think there'd be too much. Like, no, we got to go with sequel or some other variant.
No, but hold on a second. Mondo is doing Goof Troop shit, so they're in the.
No, I know Mondo could do it, but I think the the parent company, would not appreciate this sexual version. I mean, they sexualized her so much when they first introduced her in that
Well,
show,
that's
in that
their
movie.
problem for sexualizing her. Like, she exists. We're going to pretend she doesn't exist?
Right. And it created a whole generation of furries
Yeah, they did. Look
before
at
it
this
had a
bug.
name. Yeah.
Attack Peter, you really should look up. I don't know if you fuck
They know,
with.
they're absolutely aware of him.
Like you're like Sebastian. Look, I don't know the degree that you're working, but you should be working. Like there's a lot of artists. You just make the assumption, like, oh yeah, this is a guy that's working. Sebastian might be working in I don't know, in a fucking Home Depot. I don't know. But you know, like you never know. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying that like this is shit that like deserves to be like made.
I have a question. Will you go back to that Lola? I'm not. This is
Oh,
just like I just noticed
you
that
want me to go back to that.
she when she's this in the movie when we see Lola, is she standing like that? Like she has heels on?
I don't know, but
Because
I'm
I
going
didn't
to.
notice it until she was next to Bugs, and I was like, oh, why is she on her tippy toes?
I don't know.
And now I'm like, oh, they probably did that because she's a rabbit, and that's more rabbit-like, but it now looks like she has heels on.
Yeah, she's giving me Chun-Li vibes, Johnny.
Uh-oh.
Oh, look, Hector Arcee's here. So Hector,
Yeah, that's what I said.
okay.
They're absolutely aware of this guy. They were talking to him
So
during.
Sebastian, you don't need me. You don't need a punk like me to fuck it. Look at the Kim Possible.
He did the Mondo Goofy squads. He worked on them.
I can't read the chat. He did.
He worked.
He did.
Yeah. Well, even Attack Peter is here.
He's going, man. You're going. You're in the zeitgeist, bro.
So it's a squads, Mondo squads doing the Goofy boys. I know that they were having like a whole conversation during one of the live streams about
this is cool too.
Seeing the colors or whatever.
Oh, but this is not you. Fuck these guys. Sebastian, don't promote other fucking artists. Promote yourself, bro. Anyway, I desperately want these. I want that, dude. If they made this Lola Bunny, it's fucking money in the bank. Okay, like this is money in the bank. Okay, trust me. I know it when I see it. I know what sells in this toy game. Trust, bro. Anyway, great fucking stuff, man. Thank you for reminding me about Attack Peters. That bastard. No, I love him. Yeah.
I do want to spot like this
on a Lola Bunny, please.
I do want to spot like this because of it's like maybe there's kindness in this that he misses my turtle reviews, but if it's been a long time and the only things I did is he clearly hasn't been paying attention.
It's been 800 years since Jonathan reviewed a Ninja Turtle. I'm sick of his review of his girl. I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you don't consider Joy Toy as part of the family, okay, we get it. Sucks. Because every single Joy Toy has been reviewed.
He does Joy Toy reviews. So you know, there you go.
Yeah, and sadly, I haven't even had many of the girls lately.
That Lola Bunny reminds Hatter of Miami. Yeah, that's true, dude. If you want to go to Miami, oh man, you go to South Beach, John. You'll fall in love
with
30
rabbits
fucking times walking down the street
with rabbits.
All right, so that's it. That's the.
No, we got to get back to F in the shelf because we didn't. Because we got
go back
distracted by beautiful art that needs to be shown. All right, look. Now, if you want to talk about girl dolls reviews, yes, it does get views. It does put money in my pocket. But this time next year, we will do girl dolls because I did buy the Demon Hunters. So
the K-pop or whatever.
Yep. The Huntrix girls. They're going to show you how it's done. Yeah, Predator up here by himself, living that concrete jungle life. And then we got a couple Last Ronins. We got a It Boy, aka Pennywise. We got a kit bashed LeBron, which let's all face it, not the GOAT. Okay, it's like ugh. Even Space Jam out of the picture. Come on, it's Michael Jordan all day long. Who else played basketball with the flu and crushed it?
That's
Tell
right.
me. Answer. Not
That's
enough
right.
time. Didn't say it fast enough.
I also, John, I don't know if I'm wild about the because those things are so glary.
Yeah.
I feel like turn it around if
Yes.
you want to get the little kind of like library thing going. But I'm getting hit with glare,
It's
and as I'm trying to look at your shelf.
not only that, but it's it's like, okay, here are the accessories. If you can look past the glare, here's an empty casing of where the body was. Like, yeah, the back, the sides are great because the sides usually have the name or maybe have some photos or whatever. But for some reason, we decided that we're going to put this rotating display for Batman. But you know what? Run some batteries. I'm not going to have it running all the time.
Maybe it's running. We don't know.
That's true. Maybe it's perfectly captured. We have Hush Batman with his oversized cape.
Right.
Because that cape is
points off
wildly
for
too large for that figure.
Yeah, we have to give you points off for Hush making a large cape.
Yes, and by Hush you mean you better say it
sorry,
right.
Mafex.
And then down here, see, this is right. Put a manga down there. I appreciate that. That's cool. Oh, but then you did the box again. That's less cool.
Yeah, it's the same glare thing. I'm trying to look at your toys. My eyes are being blinded by glare.
Plus, it's not a great background because there's so much. There's so busy, right? It's like, ugh. Also,
wait,
like
dust tapes, remember, this is a hypocritical. I got to always remind people, F your shelves doesn't mean that my shelves are great.
Right.
It just means that we're effing your
takes one to know one. It's like, that kind of idea. He's like it's like he's infiltrated, he's undercover and he's become so deeply undercover that he's about to marry,
That's right.
And then it's like, oh.
I like Quip's comment. He's clearly a J.J. Abrams fan. Well, the solar glare created by the plastic. Yes, it's blinding me.
This set here, like, I know they don't come with stands, okay? And it's really unfortunate. SH Figuarts barely ever wants to put a stand in there. But you also have this stand on the left, which is the same stand that this Luffy's on. But then you use the Mafex stand for this Luffy in his Gear 5. I know what I'm talking about. You could just pull this arm out of this guy on the left, put it on this one here, have two guys attached to one stand, and then use the Mafex on this. Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, that's fucking... Dude, you should... I mean, do you even fucking figure, bro? By the way, I also, John, speaking of that guy on the left, I have to take points off because I don't know who that guy on the left is.
Yeah.
So
I know. Don't worry about the names being there. Don't worry about the box having the name of the character. That's not what we're talking about.
Yes. You lose points because I don't know who that is.
Right. Down here, you started to do it again properly. We have like a book of some store exclusive Bruce Lee. But then we put the fucking box out again. Then we put it on a turntable again. Ugh. It's not turning.
Right. And to me, the biggest reason why this shelf has to get effed the fuck out of here, Xbox games.
I know. 360.
You created the biggest social faux pas really ever.
Yeah, it's like it's not even modern, bro.
No.
The graphics of your Switch are better than your 360 games at this point.
Yeah.
There's an Xbox One game in there.
John, here's the other thing that's maddening about this. You see how the Nintendo Switch has the red and the green, but the games behind are red and green, but they're inverted. Dude, he should have put the red behind the red part of the Switch and the green behind the green part of the Switch. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
I don't know. There's no order here. There's no order. Like, you didn't go Xbox, then Xbox 360, and then Switch, even though that's backwards and wrong, and then whatever this blue disc is in the center. You went 360. It's not alphabetical order. You have a handwritten Star Wars Battlefront.
Yeah.
And then you have Xbox One in the middle. You have Xbox 3. Like, organize it.
Yep. Hold on. I'm actually blocking him right now. I'm finding him. So we are blocking you. All right. So he's been
Front
blocked.
life.
That's what it is. Sometimes if your shelf is so bad, we just have to block.
Yeah. Also, every collector in this chat is looking at this going, what the fuck, bro? Because you have that much space. What are you doing? That shit should be like half an inch away from each other, piled, stacked in, shoved in. You have all that space. You dedicated a LeBron one.
Yep. Oh, we got to block Quip now too because he had an alternate opinion. Okay. We like one school of thought. Okay. We don't like any dissent. Yeah. So that's the F your F.
That's all I'm saying. It sucks to be you.
So, that's it, folks. John, any parting words for you?
Parting words for me. Parting words from me.
And use the mic. You should do your parting words like this.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to say that my parting words are, I hope you all have a great weekend. We're going to have some sandwiches later today, and we're going to make a video on it. So I want you to come and listen to my mouth noises as I do that, okay?
Quip. Quip is like our villain. Quip is like our Newman.
Quip, I want to DM you. I keep thinking about this all the time, to ask you to kind of help produce some episodes and be like a host on this show. Here's the idea, because otherwise apparently we'll forget and get caught up. So here's my parting words. All right, sorry, hold on. Quip, what I'm going to ask, I know it has a clip and you could do it, and even a magnet if you don't want to clip it. I want you to, if you're into it, host some random show type things that we'll do. We'll probably do these pre-recorded, not live. Although who knows? But I want you to go back, and an example of this, and I know I can say this openly, and Near will never go back and rewatch his stuff, but I want you to pull up like our top 10 figures of this past year, of last year, our list, best, favorite, and then see if we can guess what those were.
Oh my God. My God.
Yeah.
And we can't cheat.
We can't cheat. And I know you won't because you're too lazy. But
I am. I'm very lazy.
I've been thinking about this a lot, and I think it would be super fun that you come in and you go, okay, and then here's like, if you can put them in any order, like you get points. You get points for every one that you get right that was on the list, and then like extra points if you can guess what the figure of the year was.
Dude, I don't even remember what my number one figure of the year was.
I couldn't tell you what my favorite figure from last month was.
It's fucking crazy. I love that idea. Quip, get on it, please. Yeah, love Quip here. What if we steal him from
Oh, we certainly can.
We just fuck over Jay. Badly Bradley, thank you, buddy. Badly Bradley, everybody follow Badly Bradley because I Badly Bradley want one of those fucking flipboard things. Okay, that thing is amazing. I will proudly put that among the look at all the clear toys that. Can you imagine? It's right there. Can you imagine
that thing deserves the proper quality printings, like resin or whatever, that's like smooth, and then sent to somebody that is a good like paint master, and maybe Bradley is, but
yeah, I don't know that world. Maybe Bradley can help tie me to somebody that knows that. I'll do it. I'll go to who can paint it. We'll pay him. I don't know. But I desperately
people, but
yeah, I desperately no. We between us we could figure something out.
I'm sure.
That thing is fucking awesome. So everybody give that guy a follow too. Give Sebastian Gomez a follow as well. Give John a follow. Give me a follow. Follow all of us, okay? And that's it. I think we got to go out with some Space Jam. If I hit 'em high, hit 'em high, hit 'em high. and you hit them low, hit them low, hit them low.